Hello beautiful humans, and today it is a purple kind of day. I've got my purple smoothie, my purple crystal comb with our beautiful amethyst crystal comb today. So just been for a beautiful long walk in some hot weather, and I'm feeling a little bit of tension around the front of my scalp. So I wanted to teach you a technique that allows us to release tension through the front of the head and through the forehead. And what this is going to do is release all the forehead, the sides. So if you suffer from any headaches that are from the front of the head through to the top, that's what we're working on today. So take my hat off. I'm just gonna brush my hair first. So if you've got a brush handy, you're welcome to brush your hair. Just get rid of any knots. Alright, so we're working from our ear up through our temples and across to the center, and we're doing this both sides. So why are we doing that? Well, this particular area helps lift the face, but also what it does is we hold a lot of tension there when we're looking at screens, when we're looking at a computer, when we've got our neck bent forward. Back and neck's a completely different story, but today we're working with the tip of our comb. The reason we're working with the tip is because we can actually do small circular movements. So I'd love you to start right where your ear and like the top of your jaw meet. So anyone who has TMJ issues, this is a really great technique to start to open up the jaw. And we're just going to circle all the way along. And you're going to do this 3 times. And as you're doing this, I just want you to take a nice deep breath. And then now you're swapping sides. You're going to go to your opposite side that you just started with. Whatever side you were drawn to first is perfect. If you want to close down your eyes, you can. I'm working all the way through to the center. And you'll start to feel where you hold, and if you hold tension here. Some people hold a lot more tension through the front of their head and their forehead than others. Again, if you feel a little spot that is quite tender, you can just like press the corner of your comb into that spot just where you can tolerate it, and then you can allow that to release nice and slowly. All the way to the center. Next, what we're doing is we're actually going to use a zigzag pattern, and we're just going to start at the front of the forehead, at like your hairline, and we're going to just work our way zigzagging back through to the top of the crown. We're just going to do that 3 times. So again, this is really good at releasing tension through the front 2 quadrants of the head. Now just working your way around, just in this like slight little zigzag pattern. Just going to the base of your ear one side. So this simple little zigzag is a great technique just to open up through the skull and through the front of the head. Then you can use your flat side of your comb, and just from the center of your forehead, we're just going to work our way up, and you can like work with the shape of your eyebrow. If you want to use a little bit of oil for this, you can. I'm a little bit sweaty because it's quite warm today. And then you can just help shift any tension through that forehead. I'm pressing quite firmly because I hold quite a lot through and around the eyebrow. And then after that, to finish off, we're just going around with a gentle comb, same area. If you need to slightly press at the hairline and just soften as you move out, like you would a beautiful simple combing technique, you can. So Amethyst is known for its clarity, for its calming, for its peace vibes. We're really opening up through the crown. And when you're doing this technique with a beautiful crystal comb, you'll start to hear the vibration and the frequency of each crystal and each comb. It's quite amazing when you start working with the different crystals. And then for our last, we're just combing through to the center and just holding at the crown and just holding, noticing if there's any tension through the top of the crown. And then we're releasing. So that's a really simple, beautiful technique with our beautiful amethyst crystal comb to open up through the front hairline where we all hold a lot of tension. And it's a really beautiful technique to do before bed, so you can go to bed with a calmer mind, you can have a more nourishing sleep, and you can calm your nervous system. I'll see you next week.